So my first question when I heard we were doing this was, all right, you were play-by-play man for over 3 decades.
That's correct.
And how was that? Man, that's something you just can't turn off. How do you turn something off like that after that long? Or don't you?
I didn't really. You know, I remember the last game we were in Tennessee played Florida State out in Tempe, Arizona, or whatever, in the Fiesta Bowl, I guess it was. First national championship, BCS. And went through the game. It's over. We go home. That's it. Were there regrets? Not really. You know, It's hard to say. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the fans primarily. But when it was over, it's over.
Obviously, you're an iconic figure at Tennessee.
What does iconic mean?
I don't know. You're really important.
Whatever
you were important here for a long time. How's that?
Yeah, okay.
And I've been fortunate to be around a lot of great coaches, great players, and they all had kind of something different about them.
Right.
Was it a preparation? Was it a routine that they all had to go through? Was there anything like that with you leading up to a game?
Prepared.
Okay.
I was prepared. I think I learned to understand the language and to use the language. And in broadcasting or in any communication, you have to know the language and be comfortable with it.
Right.
I was.
The thing that gets me all the time are the characters that are at this place, that have been here forever. I mean, just the characters.
Yeah.
And I mean, you've worked with a lot of them.
Oh, yeah.
And I was going to bring up Gus.
Gus Manning.
That's when I think of a character. That's who I think of.
Gus was a key in spreading Tennessee athletics across the state. Mm-hmm. How was that? Because there weren't that many season tickets sold, but Gus Manning went and took season tickets all 95 counties in the state.
Really?
And banks, whoever involved, were selling tickets. Huh. But involved with that also was that the president of the bank or the head of the utility, whatever, became involved, and he was a part.
So then
of
he
athletics.
helped spread.
So then he became not
what a great
only
idea.
but and that was Gus Manning.
Yeah.
And
Interesting.
Gus, so many things happened that
Shoot,
I can't even think of.
Were schools even doing that then?
No. Gus to me with Woodruff. So Woodruff was the key. Woodruff, I worked with Fortune 500 companies in the advertising business all over the country. Ain't nobody smarter than Woodruff.
How about any players over the years?
I remember the first time we went on a plane with Peyton when he was a freshman. And of course, his father had played at Ole Miss. Jeez. In those days, we recorded the games on a cassette. People would buy them at cost and send them to their sons or daughters in service around the world.
Right.
We sold quite a few.
Idea. Yeah.
Ole Miss beat Tennessee 35-0 in Memphis. We sold more tapes of that game than any one we ever had. And I said, why would Tennessee fans want to have this tape of this getting slaughtered?
Yeah.
It wasn't Tennessee fans.
It
was Ole Miss fans. And Archie was one of the coaches. And when Peyton Manning came back to me and introduced himself on the plane, the first trip we made, he came back and said, I want you to know. And I said, well, nice to meet you, Peyton. Good luck to you. He said, I've listened to that tape.
You're kidding.
First he told me. What do you think of this field?
I think every time I've come in here, now in 3 years, I've probably come in here, I'm not kidding you, maybe 1,000 times with recruits and things like that. It always hits me when I walk through that tunnel of how big it is. The bigness of this place is unbelievable. And I've been to every stadium, in my old job, and this place is different because of the bigness.
And General Nealon was here, because this is named in the stadium, Shields Watkins Field. He saw this. Now, he wasn't here when it was completed, but a tackle who played under him, Bob Woodruff, in my mind, always I thought that when Woodruff, and I worked closely with Woodruff, who was the athletic director, I always thought that he was, this may sound silly, when he decided to do this, get money here, do this, he was thinking, this is what the general would have done. And honestly, and I knew the general, this is General Nealon. To me, that's why this stadium is the great ones you've said all over the world, the great, the United States. This stadium is different.
Well, it's been my pleasure.
Yeah.
And this great morning in Neyland. What else can you ask for?
I'm wore out after walking 100 yards.